At the start of the summer, I decided that I wanted to use my Whip Wednesday episodes to try to make some significant progress on completing level 2 of the Master Hand Knitter Certification program that is offered by the Knitting Guild Association. So in this episode, I'm going to give you an update on where I am in that process. So stick around to find out what I managed to finish and what I still have left to do. Hi, I'm Harriet. Welcome to my channel. I've been a knitter and crocheter for over 40 years now, and a couple of years ago I also took up spinning and weaving, so this channel is where I come to talk about the projects that I'm working on and the things that I'm thinking about in the field of the fiber arts. So in the summer of 2023, in July of 2023 actually, I decided that I wanted to pursue certification as a master hand knitter through the program that is offered by the Knitting Guild Association. I will put links to the information for the Knitting Guild Association in the description box down below, and I will also put links to some of the previous videos where I talk about working my way through level 1 of the program. So at the start of 2025, I embarked on completing level 2 of the Master Hand Knitter Certification program. And this program has a lot of a high research component to it. So to complete level 2, you need to do 3 book reviews, and you need to do 2 written reports. And one is a report evaluating patterns for accuracy and purpose, and the other is a report on the history of knitting. So there's a big research and writing component to it, but then there's also a series of knitting projects that you have to do, and also a bunch of swatches that you complete where you demonstrate your various knitting techniques. And so level 1 focuses on a lot of the basic knitting techniques. So you have to, show that you understand gauge, that you understand stockinette stitch, things like that. And then the different levels kind of build upon each other. So level 2 of the Master Hand Knitter Certification program focuses a lot on finishing, right? So seaming things together, creating buttonholes, making pockets, things like that. So for level 2, you have to make a small ferrule wristlet, you have to do a vest, and you have to also create an argyle sock, right? So at the start of the summer, I wanted to make some headway on working through level 2. And so I'm here today just to kind of quickly report on the progress that I've made and kind of come up with a plan for trying to finish my submission. So when I started the summer, I had about 13 of the 19 swatches finished. I still have some things to write up about those, but that portion of the project was done, or of the level was done. I still needed to do the wristlet, I needed to do the vest, and needed to do the argyle sock. So all 3 of the projects I had left to do. But I decided that I would focus mostly this summer on getting some of the written work done. So I'm pleased to report that I have finished the 3 book reviews. I've got them drafted at least, and I have to go back over them later. And I'm nearly finished with the History of Knitting report. I also have that drafted. And so the only thing I have left to do is to write up the report on evaluating patterns. I have not done any additional swatches, so I still have about 6 more swatches to go, and I still have some instructions to write out. I also have some questions that I still need to finish, and I still need to work on the argyle sock, I still need to work on the vest. So as I'm kind of thinking forward in terms of what I want to do over the next month or 2 to, wrap up, finishing up level 2, I've kind of come up with a game plan that I think will work. I think. So what I want to do definitely for the remainder of the month of September is finish the history report and write the pattern evaluation report. And I think I can get that done probably by the first week of October. I've also started working on the vest pattern that I'm going to submit, and so I need to kind of just keep working on that. And my hope is that I can make significant progress on that by next week, which is when the month of September ends. And then I'm going to take advantage of the fact that October is generally considered Socktober, and I'm going to devote that month to working on the Argyle sock pattern and finishing up the 6 remaining swatches that I need to do for the program. And my goal, and I'm going to put it on camera to try to hold myself accountable to it, is to try to have everything done by the middle of November. So that gives me about 6 or 7 weeks to finish all of the stuff up. And I think that I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that deadline, but I'm going to set it as a deadline and see how close I can get to getting that stuff done. So I hope you found this video interesting and useful. If you're currently working through the Master Hand Knitter Certification Program as well, please drop a comment down below. Let me know how it's going for you. If you've completed it, let me know how that went. And I hope that you'll like and subscribe and keep coming back again. And I will see you back here again next week. Thank you for watching.